Hi everybody, it's Susan. I'm so excited to finally share this with you. I had a lot of stuff going on the past couple of months, and I started this project, in all honesty, before the summertime started. And I'm not going to hold back to make a very long video, but it did take me a while to finish this project because I kept going to it and stopping and going to it and stopping. So and please, I'm going to explain to each and every one of you watching this video that every single item here, except for a couple that I'll point out, was all handmade, so naturally that is going to take up some time. So without further ado, I'm going to drum roll, and here goes my beautiful graphic 45. Whoops. I just didn't want to put our faces on there. If you can just bear with me for 1 second. I was so excited that I totally forgot to, okay. Anyway, it's a graphic 45, 12 by 12 canvas. And I really don't want to cover us. We look so cute in this picture too, but it's probably for the best. Okay. Anyway, taking my glasses off here. Just to start off, this is a 12 by 12 artist canvas. All four sides are wood. The sides of the canvas were painted gold, and the complete 12 by 12 paper was adhered to the canvas with Mod Podge, which the paper was not friendly to the canvas right away, so I kind of had to soak the canvas with the Mod Podge, with putting lots of layers of glue on the paper and on the canvas, pushing it down with my fingers and massaging it, getting it soft enough to get into the canvas and want to stay there. It was really difficult to have that done. If any of you have tried it, you know what I'm talking about. So once I had finally had known that it was all stuck down, I put about 5 or 6 or maybe 7 coats of Mod Podge on top of the entire 12 by 12 graphic 45 paper. And I sanded down all the edges as well, because it was impossible, and that's why I had to paint it so that it didn't look like fuzzy on the edges. I'm just going to go around from corner to corner. This is a flower that I made, and if I can remember correctly, I think it was a flower that I had cut out with my Cricut and done that scrunching method. If you need to know how to make one, let me know, and I could possibly do a tutorial on that. There's one of my pins in there, and there's a piece of lace behind here all around this frame, which the frame is the Baroque die, but it's the negative piece. For example, if I were to cut this out, the piece that I cut it out from, I use as a frame that I painted gold. All around here is this absolutely gorgeous trim that I bought in the fabric store. Absolutely beautiful. This right here I used in another project that was a jewelry box. This is like a 7-inch hat pin. It's so beautiful, and I added a little crystal there. These are 2 hearts that are crystal hearts, and this flower I did not make, but this little rose here, I'm going to use the flip side of my pen and my paintbrush. This rose and this rose I made this rose. These are beautiful. I mean, I don't think the camera does it justice at all. This is actually a 3-inch flower, and who else? Dana has one of these, and she knows what it looks like in person. It's very pretty. It actually has some dimension to it. And this one is one of Tim Holtz's journal tickets that I distressed with some vanilla colored glimmer mist, and etched the edges with walnut stain, and I have a stamp that says love you, love you, love you. I stamped that, and up in the corner over here, I'm hoping that you can see it, which it's right here, is a very, very pretty stick pin that I made. Again, more of my flowers that are distressed and painted and glittered. This little burgundy one I did not make, but these two baby roses I did, and there's one of my brass roses. This rose was just distressed. There's no painting, no glitter. This one has glitter and paint. And coming back over up onto this side, this is a gorgeous flower. This is about 5 inches, the size of your hand. Nicole from Tiki Boo 78, who won the second prize of the flowers that I had made recently, she knows what that looks like. So, because she has one in purple, there's a pearl in the center. This is really glimmer misted, big time, with gold and pearl glimmer mist, and lots of stickles all around. Time-consuming flowers made with a lot of love. Feathers behind that, if you can see here and here. My flowers again. Here's another one of my little roses. This rose is 2 1/4 inches, whereas this one is 3 inches. And coming back on this side, this is a flower that I use that I cut out with my 2-inch EK Success punch, and I must have used about 8 or 9 pieces and just scrunched them up. I sprayed them so much with glimmer mist that I had to use up so much glimmer mist. I used green glimmer mist and gold and some brown in there. Really very pretty. Behind that I tied an organza ribbon bow, which I thought looked really cute, something different. And these flowers right here, they're really adorable. I got these at the dollar store. So what I had used those for, you know, just one over here and one here, are fill-ins. I like to use fill-ins where there's just a little spot there because I don't want to leave an empty spot. And as you can see, right here it has the stem, that wire stem that I just spin around my brush and my stick over here and make a coil out of it. Again, another flower in a pinkish color, shimmery paper with lots of glimmer mist and lots of distressing and lots of glitter. Below that, right here, is a leaf. It's 3 leaves gathered together, so, and they're glued underneath with a hot glue gun. And underneath that is, I didn't plan on using this, but I had made a bookmark for someone, and at the bottom of it was this really pretty green fringe. And what happened was, you would use this like on a tie back or a bookmark or something like that, and you had to buy 2 of them. You couldn't buy 1. So I just happened to be looking for something in the drawer, and there that was laying in plastic, and I was like, you know what, since this side of the paper is actually a curtain, if you look at the paper, I thought that the tie back would look kind of cute as an accent. And just moving that for a second, and coming down here, that's a K & Company really big, like 3-inch key. And these are some really pretty different color feathers. I don't know what they are, the types of feathers, but I did buy those at Michael's a while back. And what I like to do, if you've seen some of my previous projects, is I like to make like a cascade out of like several flowers to make them kind of fan out in a way. And I'm hoping that you can see that because it looks like the lighting is changing a little bit here. I have this flower right here is a Prima, that blue one, which I found in the drawer when I found the fringe. I decided to use that just because I thought it was really cute, and I had one left. And this flower I made out of Bazille cardstock. This again is just a beige flower that I distressed with a vintage photo. And this butterfly is from Technique Tuesday. I stamped that on some red cardstock and put some stickles on that and just adhered it with my glue gun. At the bottom here, you're going to see these 3 really awesome. These are antique kind of aluminum, if you would, because I think I can bend them. They're really old, and these came out of my husband's garage. And I had planned on using them on another project, but thought that using them at the bottom of this would give it that nice vintage antique feel, because that's the route that I was going on this. And on the other side, this is a K & Company paper that I just stamped on, and and cut out the butterfly and put some stickles on that, and also another, you know, I just bent it like that to kind of give it like it was flying a little bit. And as you can see over here, this is, I had gotten in the dollar section at Michael's a long time ago. It's got to be at least 2 years ago that I have this. You know, I keep flipping it through every time I try to find something in my drawer with beads and stuff like that, this word happiness. So I thought that happiness would really look nice to reflect on my husband and I, our picture, and the love you, love you, love you, and this whole loving scene, and, you know, the women, and just very romantic, and you know, that Renaissance, that old world feel. I love the look, and I love the way this came out. And right now, this is standing on one of those wrought iron things. But just to show you that this is a wood framed backing, and if you notice, I used gold paint here and copper paint on top, just trying to be different, because right now I'm just gonna have this right here on this thing, but my intention is, I bought this silver pocketbook handle, and I'm gonna drill 2 holes in there and hang it like that on the wall. Probably where you come into the house, there's the doorway with a table and the mirror over it, and that one side is naked, and this will fit perfect there because that's also a vintage feel. It's all wood and a gold mirror, so it'll look really nice. And just again, just to go around everything, I don't think that I forgot to share anything with you. The flowers are really stiff. They're on with my glue gun. I really want to show our picture because it looks so cute, and we look so adorable in this shot. And I'm only covering it just for the sake of like privacy, because then I start getting lots of notes and emails, and I don't know who's sending me messages. And so again, getting back to these flowers, if you're interested in the how-tos or anything else, just send me a message, or SusieCrafter10 at AOL.com, and I'll be sure to get back to you. I try to answer everyone's emails. This flower was a lot of work, but it was definitely worth it. A lot of wetting involved, and scrunching and drying, and I like to dry the flower while it's open. If you dry it while it's closed, and after you scrunch it, and then you go to open it, the flower's dry and crispy, and that's what makes the paper tear. It makes it tear for me anyway, and everybody has their own way of doing things, and that's how I do it. Again, the bow and the leaf, and just looks really pretty. I'm done with the embellishments because I didn't want to overdo it too much. I did want to add, I have some of these pearls on a roll, and you can see that I'm practically more than halfway through. I was going to add some pearls, but I don't want it to get too crazy with everything, so this is it, ladies. My Graphic 45 Renaissance Fair. Hubby is going to love it. He's been seeing me fuss around with it from time to time, and it's been sitting in the corner waiting for me to do something to it. And so now I'm done, so I can get to hang it up. So I hope you like it, you guys. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer any of them. And I appreciate you coming back and watching my videos, and all of your comments. Everyone is just wonderful and great. I love you all. And you know, I hope to speak to some of you later on today, and I'll answer back any of your questions or comments, and I appreciate you watching this video. Have a great day. Bye.